Okay, we're live.
Welcome back. Last time you guys were here, you got started on dealing with a little bit of a local problem called your lumberjacks getting kidnapped. You came upon the issue. Uh, it was a bit. It had a bit of contention. I'm not gonna lie, but in the end, you guys managed to make a bit of a deal with the Nereid Lacey, and she has asked you to go find her friend Teresa.
A dryad.
Yeah.
Right.
Who is nearby.
Yeah, she should have the special thing to
Yes.
Oh yeah.
super grow the
okay.
trees,
The
so
super
that
grown
way
trees,
that
Yeah,
Feather
let's-
tokens.
Yeah. The feather tokens will insta-grow the trees that she wants here now. She does not just want the trees, she wants them now.
because she'll die otherwise.
She won't even die, she's just pissed. She got property damage, essentially.
Oh, I thought she was gonna die.
Yeah, she made
No,
it seem like
she's
it was a big
Nereid.
deal.
No. I can clarify that. I think Perry would be able to tell you this. She won't die as long as she doesn't leave her pond.
Oh wait, I think I know what the misunderstanding was. I think that she said like, "Oh, the trees won't be fully grown until after I'm dead." I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I think it was like, oh,
Okay.
I'll be
Yeah.
dead by the time they're fully grown.
I also
Oh,
misunderstood
yeah.
that, Hannah. I thought I was like, "Oh fuck, this is a big ass deal."
Oh, yeah. Okay. That
no, she's down to her pond.
Okay.
I'm gonna resend this image.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, that is where you guys must go.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That helps clarify things a lot. Of like, okay, she'll be stuck without. Can she leave the pond at all? Did the trees help her
She-
leave?
No, the
No,
trees
she-
are essentially just like her surrounding property.
Yeah, she just lives
Okay.
there. It's like if somebody fucked up your house.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not as
In
stressed
a
about it.
very ancient ancestral home.
Yeah,
It
like it
was.
sucks.
It's essentially that like the pond is her house, and then the surrounding trees were her property. Citation needed.
Like her
They don't
yard.
believe in property.
Yeah.
It's her yard, and they
Yeah.
destroyed her yard against her wishes.
Okay, this is. I mean, it sucks, and they shouldn't have done it. But it's also like, okay, this could have been. This is not as half as bad as I thought it was.
What I can't get over is the fact that the pond is right next to all of these trees, and so she probably was like, hey, please don't do that. And they're like, ah, no, we're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh no, consequences.
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
definitely shouldn't have done it because she clearly was telling them don't. But like it is a thing of like, oh, okay, she's not gonna die about it. Okay.
Sometimes I think about. Sorry, no. I think that this we're handling this dispute very amicably. I do think it is very funny that these normal lumberers did not fear a fae in the woods being like, hey, I'm gonna get you if you get my house, and he's like, I'm fine. And I'm like, hello.
But they good. Yeah, the fact that he was just like,
Oh,
I
no,
don't
they
know.
were scared.
Oh,
They were scared. They were absolutely scared. They would just doubled down because they were freaking the fuck out.
yeah.
fair.
Exhaustion and sunk cost fallacy.
I'm too superstitious. I would simply die. I would simply leave.
Well, that's
Same.
why you're not a lumberjack stuck in the woods after cutting down ladies' trees. It also it's I didn't get to talk about this, and I guess it's a good time to mention it now because the episode started. It is essentially old tree growth, and you shouldn't cut that down anyway.
Yeah.
Because those are old ass trees, and you shouldn't. This is the environmentalist in me. Don't cut down old ass trees. It's bad for this forest.
Yeah.
So what
don't
you're
worry.
saying is we hired bad lumberjacks and we should kill them.
It's
But the guys with him.
I don't think so. I don't. There's nuance.
But yeah. Now you guys are walking, making your way downtown, over to find Teresa.
Gotta go find Miss Teresa.
Tyressa? Tyressa?
Tyressa.
Tyresia?
Tyresia?
Oh, Teresia.
Oh, I was spelling it like Teresa.
Like
Yeah, I
Mother
was like, oh wow,
Teresa.
Mother Teresa.
I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
wow, that's a very normal name for this Pathfinder game.
Tyresia. That feels a lot more like Kingmaker.
Yeah, anytime I've been seeing these names since even before Kingmaker started, and I was just like, I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna get dragged for saying it wrong, but at least I'll be correct eventually.
Yeah.
And now I will be.
I mean, you could always just bury Blue Jeans a name and just say it's this guy. That's his name.
I accepted that her name was Teresa. I would have been like, yeah, that tracks.
God bless. But for the note takers, that is how you spell her name correctly. And you guys are making your way over. Is there anything you guys want to do before I start the staring rolls, or because you guys might want a game plan, because you guys are a bunch of randos coming into another person's house again.
Yeah.
That's super fair. So good.
Yeah. No, you're good. I think maybe as we're walking, I think Galileo will maybe try to like get Warwick and Perry's attentions of like so do we have any ideas of how we want to talk to the Dryad, or how to approach her?
Warwick looks at Perry.
Yeah.
Nothing terribly special. We were sent by her friend, who needs her help. I will say, since we are going to her home, I don't think approaching this from a stealth standpoint would do us very well.
Perhaps announcing ourselves and hoping for the best.
Yes. We are visitors in her home looking to make a request on behalf of her companion.
That makes sense.
Will it make sense for a fae? Who knows?
Okay, who I think perhaps Perry should make the announcement.
How do you... I was going to say, generally you do pretty good dealing with fae. Sounds like you just had a bad run-in one time.
I don't want to talk about it.
I was gonna say, I think Kaliki like puts a finger up and it's just like, what?
Oh, that's right, she's here.
Yeah.
Warwick like thumbs over to Perry and says, "This one went into the woods by himself."
Oh, I go into the woods by myself all the time. I don't think it's such a foolish mistake.
Don't do that anymore.
Have you ever seen an orange man?
That she like squints and she like gives like a kind of strained smile, and she's just like, I don't know if this is a euphemism. Is this an inside joke?
No, it's a literal orange man.
No.
He is a gnome. He looks like a gnome. Do not trust him.
I thought you were, because my skin is orange, I thought maybe you might have been making a joke. And no, I've never seen an orange gnome.
If you see one, run.
Gosh, that's really funny. I was
Wow.
like, isn't she orange?
Yes, she is orange. She's in fact
Yeah.
orange.
The woods here are filled with a lot of dangerous creatures.
The veil to
Many
the...
woods are.
We're very close to the first world, as we've discovered.
This I did know.
But this will be different because we know her friend, and I hope that we are not being sent to somebody who will be hostile.
It should be fine.
I'm going to choose to believe that it is. I'm going to choose to believe that it will be fine.
Let's go
Manifest.
in with caution, and I think that will be good enough for now.
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, you've got this handled, right, Perry? You're so talented at this sort of thing.
Can't tell if you're teasing me or not.
Half and half.
Aw. Well, thank you, and also those raspberry.
Yes.
Kaliki just looking at everybody with a straight face, and then all of you are just like, it's her looking at everybody, just like, oh, thank God I'm not a weirdo, and she's just like, oh my God, this room is full of freaks.
Literally! Thank God I'm the only one here who's normal.
But yeah, you guys are walking. You're taking a stroll. You said Perry's in the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
Can I get a marching order?
Horrifying.
I was gonna say, what's with the fucking silence? I want
I'll
the
go
truth.
last.
Can
I
I-
want an answer now.
Perry, if you want to be in the very front, please let me be right behind you.
Oh, yeah, no, Perry needs somebody who can do melee, who is not squishy.
Yeah, I'm cool with Gala being third. That's fine. I was like, I'm gonna assume I'm gonna be wherever everybody else isn't. So.
Is it okay if I say Warwick and Gala if Kaliki goes between you two? Because she is not. I check her sheet. She has pretty decent health. It would be a good way to protect. Actually, no. No, actually. I'm gonna put Kaliki in the very back.
Oh. Are you sure?
She would nod and say that while you have your automaton, I would appreciate knowing that I can watch over. I have a very good eye and a hearty fist.
Ah, well, someone who can keep an eye behind us, I think, will be good to keep us from getting, well, anything sneaking up on us. I won't
I
argue.
agree. Okay. And you guys make your way. It's beautiful. I will say, as you guys wander, it's very untouched, but you can tell that there's a lot of fate influence here. There's a lot of old growth trees. The moss here is thick and it's kind of humid, but it smells really nice. It's a beautiful part of the forest. And it becomes more muggy as you continue and you start to make your way down to the marshlands. But eventually you come across a clearing. And you see a woman on her knees before a pond, sobbing.
Oh no. What does this woman look like?
I can tell you that. Hold on, let me grab.
Also, I'm so sorry. Is Teresia the woman that we're looking for, or the woman that we talked to?
The woman you were
That we're
looking for.
Thank you.
Okay. One second. Let me. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You see a woman, to her knees before a pond, crying. see gentle teardrops fall into the pond as she looks behind and sees you, Perry, a hand over her mouth, and she says, "Oh, the heroes I've prayed for, I hope."
God.
I think Perry's gonna call out in Sylvan first. Yes.
I'm not gonna hide her name.
Nice. We'll call out and we'll just say, "Hello. We are looking for Teresia."
She stumbles up and makes her way towards you, going to take your hands, if you will allow her,
Okay.
and holding them close. And she says, "Yes, yes! Oh, the gods answer me once. I am Teresia. It's so nice to meet you." And she takes you and holds her to your bosom, holds you to her bosom. And she just starts mumbling and she says, "Yes, this is what I've needed. Heroes." And she looks behind you, Perry, and she goes to see the rest of you. I just have to ask, how's everybody feeling?
I don't know what Warwick expected, but it wasn't this.
I feel like Daya's almost like stanced up, but not like he's ready to fight, but like he's ready to run. Because I feel like this is bewildering to him. He also didn't expect this.
Yeah, everyone I think is having a little bit of like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, like very much like a, oh,
Yeah, huh?
okay.
Wow.
Wow.
I think Galilea is surprised but curious, like skeptically curious, like kind of like a, this feels like a trap, but like, what if it wasn't?
It isn't. That'd be kind of fucked up.
Yeah. So, I actually know Sylvan.
Yes, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know Sylvan.
I think so.
Maybe everybody else, but not me.
I know Sylvan. Rip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone starts talking in French around for it. Yeah, Galilea, I think, makes the approach. And I think kind of in Sylvan also to like follow Perry's lead. Why were you looking for heroes?
Shing sound. She looks to you, and she goes to take your hand if you will allow her. She's kind of like hand on Perry, hand on yours. She's like about to make a fucking maypole ring.
Yeah, I'll like very cautious. Yeah, Galilea will put her hand in hers.
Yeah, she's holding your. She has two hands, and she looks to you and she says, "I am in need of heroes to defeat a tree. It's a scythe tree."
A scythe tree.
A Scythe Tree.
Recall knowledge,
tree.
please.
Yes.
Yeah, I do think like somebody has to say Scythe Tree in comments so that way Warwick can hear that.
Okay. Recall knowledge. Do any of you have plant lore?
No, but I
have bardic
lore
lore.
master.
Why don't you try my fireworks lore? How about that?
Can I do it with banditry lore? Maybe cookie lore?
Oh, that's funny.
I have nature. I have assurance and nature stuff.
Assurance and nature checks. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I hate rolling.
Don't roll and just say we get it. Easy solution.
Sometimes the checks in this fucking game are like 40 for recall knowledge, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say everybody but Dea got that actually. Even Kaliki got it. Sorry, Dea, you rolled a fucking 2.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, mate. Yeah. Scythe Tree is a real thing. They are, let me quote, malevolent and malicious, cruel trees that pose as normal trees in forest paths. They slaughter nearby passerbys.
What the fuck?
They do not sustain themselves from soil and light. They gorge on flesh, blood, and bones.
Oh my
Ooh.
god, this is why. Oh, this makes a lot of sense about other
Galilea would
stuff.
absolutely know about this because that sounds like some weird magic she would want to know about.
The screams and whimpers of those victims are music to their ears
What
and
the
add a
fuck?
flavor to the meal.
Oh my god.
You would
These
know that
trees are so cool.
they also like to feed on dryads and druids specifically because of their inherent nature to try and live coexisting with fucking trees.
Oh my god. Fucked
Uh,
up.
there's a lot of fucked up evil trees in Pathfinder. Like
Someone
a lot.
had like
Apparently so.
someone just had like some trauma surrounding about trees and was like, I'm making these fuckers evil.
They have mouths. Because Warwick and Perry crit succeeded. I will say that you know that they take additional damage from axes, and they are
Ooh.
resistant to bludgeoning and piercing. They also, you would know, blend in with normal trees. You guys do not necessarily know if any of you would be able to tell if it is a real tree or not. Continue.
Did you say they're resistant to bludgeoning and piercing?
Piercing, yes.
Thank you.
They are not resistant to slashing. They are not weak to slashing. They are
Yes,
only
yes.
weak to axes. But yeah. You guys kind of like all light up except for Dea. Who I have to know actually, what does Dea think hearing about something called a Scythe Tree?
I truly think that he thinks it's like. I kind of want to make it a bit silly. I kind of think that he is imagining in his head, because he cannot imagine it any other way, like the idea of like an end, like a treant, but with scythe hands, like a hook horror tree situation. Like, I think that he is trying desperately to think of what this could look like. You know what I mean? Handhook car door. Handhook car
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah. And then the rest of you are stuck knowing that there is a tree with a mouth in the woods.
Maybe more than one. Ooh.
Actually, no, you would know that they are solitary creatures. They do not go around in packs.
I see.
Okay.
That's
So
the
if there
good
is like
news.
more than one in the whole stolen lands, it's like gaps.
Yeah, they're very territorial. I feel comfortable giving you guys that. The DC wasn't that high, so I feel like I feel like I can give more information. I also just kind of want to share about this fucked up little tree. I'm not
I
gonna lie.
cannot wait to see it. I want to.
can.
We're going to find it, and we're going to go crazy.
But yeah, there's a lady holding 2 hands, looking between y'all, dewy eyes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like Perry hears Scythe Tree and is immediately like, oh my goodness, have you been dealing with a Scythe Tree?
I have. I can't leave my tree very long. She points to an oak. It is a very nice tree. It is also, Perry, I don't think I have to roll for you to know this. I think I can just say this. It is a pretty grand tree. You would be able to pick up immediately, this is not a dryad queen, but she is a greater dryad.
Ooh.
which is for the DMs at home. She's an elite,
Oh shit.
Oh.
and she's getting her ass eaten by this fucking tree.
What the fuck?
And she just nods and says, "Yes, I've been trying to deal with it all on my own, but it hasn't gone well. I can't leave my tree for too long, so I have to come barreling back."
I think with the knowledge that this is a greater dryad, Pray's gonna give like kind of like a half bow, and is sorry, my brain fucking froze. He's gonna say, of course I would be happy to deal with it, and is going to look to the party, say we could deal with that. Yeah.
Probably. We've dealt with a lot before.
Haven't found anything we couldn't handle yet. I mean, if issues are happening in our yard, we should handle them.
Speaking of, where exactly is the Scythe Tree?
She would tell you that it is. Hold on. Hold on. I have to compare the maps because I'm gonna cry.
Hee hee.
Hee hee. Okay. The worst part is I can't number the map on y'all's. So I can't just be like, I'm gonna do this. I just have to deal with it. Move. She would tell you, since that is right. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of a screenshot.
As you do.
Sorry, chat. It's
I want to see the. I want us to keep taking screenshots and just fry that motherfucker.
please.
Okay.
Right
Okay.
there.
Okay. Right next to us. Okay.
Though, perhaps before we go, we should talk about why we were actually looking for you, Teresia.
Oh? Were you not? I suppose you would want something. What do you need?
Well, you have a Nixie friend, Milliance. She is in need of some, what are they called? Feather tokens?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. She needs some feather tokens.
Oh, what for? She had a lovely home.
Unfortunately, there's been some damage to the. Unfortunately, some lumberjacks have damaged the trees and taken them. So she needs some tokens to regrow some new ones.
Oh, I see.
She told us we could ask you for help with that since she can't leave her pond.
Yes, I suppose that makes sense. I'm willing to help with this. I don't mean to be cruel. I only ask that you help with my issue first.
Of course.
As
Of course, we would not dream of asking without first assisting you.
Honestly, I'm sure we would have done it without anything in exchange. It just so happened that this is why we even found you in the first place.
Thank you. Well, she kind of has like a smile on her face, I think. I think she looks a bit more hopeful.
Oh.
I think, yeah, I'm gonna give you guys this. You guys have been really well behaved. Teresa would actually speak up and say, Falcos, you can come out now. They don't seem to be a threat.
Huh?
And you hear from behind you, hooves hit the ground as you see a satyr. He looks extremely injured.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh dear.
From the tree?
Like he just appears from like the surrounding growth.
Oh yeah, I meant injured by the tree. I'm sorry.
Oh, duh. I mean, Galileo with her little medicine
Yeah.
bags.
Oh, Miss Hilo.
Yeah, I think upon seeing his injuries, Galilea steps forward, and I think it's Sylvan in case, just in case, and she offers, I am, I'm a competent. Shut up! I can't look. I could probably help you with your injuries if you are comfortable with that.
He would shake his head and say, I appreciate the offer, but we can't keep dogging on Hannah.
I didn't even see a picture. Wait, I did not see the picture. Oh shit! I thought you guys. All I heard was I got distracted by seeing the is he freaky, and it's like I can't laugh. I'm trying to be serious.
But he shakes his head, holding up a hand, and says, Teresia's healing has done only so much. I would ask that you hold your hand for now. I may ask you again later, but I would hate to have been healed by somebody I sent to their death if you are to perish.
Oh. Well, then you can expect to see us back.
Gives a very hesitant kind of look at that. And he says, well, I suppose I would like to be optimistic.
We'll be back. Don't worry. Oh wait, no, I don't hear that. Nope. I don't know
Oh,
what you're saying.
we are speaking a weird
I fuck
language.
off.
Do you-
I fuck off and walk away.
Oh.
We're speaking like Brennan does every time he has the elf accent.
What the fuck does that mean?
What's
He does this
up?
you get listen to this later.
What's up? It's
It's
that.
Fernandville.
I'm sorry.
The teenager.
80,000 thread count.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, Ashton. We're cringe.
So sorry. I think she just kind of nods at that, like that is the idea. I think she turns, to everyone else. Like, is there anything we want to ask before we go?
I suppose, is there anything about this Scythe Tree that would perhaps make it different from other Scythe Trees?
I'm afraid not. the worst part about dealing with it is that it looks like any other tree, so it looks like any other scythe tree. You can't sense its presence because it's not an illusion, it's a tree.
If we deal with it, is there a chance that a new one can come back? Daya doesn't know
Me,
anything about plants,
Ash.
anything about trees, anything
Me-
about side trees.
hey,
Daya doesn't know
hey,
shit.
me, Ash, coming in. Technically no, but the book doesn't account for that.
Okay.
In character, I think they would say, to be fair, they're very territorial. If you eliminate one, it may stay clear for a time.
Okay. It'll have to be good enough.
Is Daya speaking in Sylvan saying this?
Yeah, I'll say that.
What the fuck? Rip to Warwick.
I know
will say
Sylvan, I'm
Kaliki
sorry.
I think
Kaliki also doesn't know Sylvan.
I'm
so...
sorry.
Yeah.
The tieflings are
Rip.
excluded. I'm
I
sorry.
think when Galilea steps like
You're
away
racist.
from like the injured satyr because he doesn't want healing right now, I think she'll go talk to Warwick and Kaliki and be like,
Oh, finally decided to
Yeah.
include us. How nice of you.
I mean, if you want the information, I could like, are you going to be nice about it or?
Oh, I'm always nice to you. Yes, I would love it if you could tell me what you were talking about.
All right. I just like bring him up to speed real quick. Talk about talk about the Scythe Tree problem. Satyr won't let me heal him yet, so.
He nods.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't care either way. I just think that it's funny when this happens.
At least it's not just me speaking with just I was a little awkward when I was only speaking Draconic to the kobolds and nobody else was.
At least you have some friends this time.
Yes. Okay.
I guess we go kill a tree.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's get that motherfucker.
Snipe a tree, snipe a tree.
I do think whatever the gang is like walking to try and find the tree, Perry will share the fact that that is actually a greater dryad.
Oh.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Treat her with a bit more respect or honor. Not the same as you would
A queen dryad.
yeah. Not the same as you would a leader, but for a noble.
Okay. I understand.
At that level of it.
God.
Me.
I'd like to put my swords away and take out the axe.
I would like to begin the axe time.
Or to the lumberjack now.
Literally.
I'm gonna chop down a tree.
You know, when Daya made this, Daya thought you would be chopping down normal trees and not immediately chopping down a killer
I'm
tree.
chopping down an evil tree.
How topical. Amazing.
I mean, wouldn't it be fucked up if I said no? You can't bring out your
Whoa.
axe.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wouldn't that be
I think
fucked?
we
Whoa.
riot. If you said
Yeah.
that, we riot.
I would want to know why you said no. Like, what happened to make me unable to?
I know, right? No, yeah, you can bring it out.
Okay.
If I can do it, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do.
Do we? What's the game plan? Like, are we just kind of gonna walk around in a marching order and try to look for the tree?
I feel like this is the time where we try to stealth and we peep with our peepers like we've never peeped before.
Oh, that's true.
Everybody.
Because if we didn't, it would get the drop on us.
Guess
Yes.
what? We have a perfectly serviceable walking non-living entity
So true.
that can
So
that can
true.
walk in front of us while we stealth, and maybe instead of attacking us, the tree will try to get it, and then we'll know where the tree is.
Sounds like a good option.
I will not tell you if it is a perfect option.
I
I'm
almost
scared.
wonder if it wouldn't go for something non-living in that manner. If it sustains itself on flesh and
Blood.
blood and bone, then Slonishka offers nothing to it, unfortunately.
That's true. I could technically summon an animal. Feels like a bit of a waste, and
that
it
sounds a
wouldn't
bit
last that
sad.
long.
Yeah.
That would be fucked up.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say.
Well, I mean, it also. Not sure if. I'm not sure it would go for smaller bait if we're nearby. They're particular to dryads? Should we
Are
be
you
more
suggesting
cautious?
that
No,
we use Harry as
no,
bait?
No, I am saying incorrect. I am saying that perhaps we should be more cautious about where Perry is. Protect him more. I would never suggest we use him as bait.
All right. Harry, do you want to be in the back for this one?
Back or in the middle, I think.
No, you wouldn't want to use Perry as bait.
There's a 5% chance.
Callus like, I am curious, but no, I can't.
Oh, like, does it have to be a full dryad, or does it... But this is my friend, so let's not do that.
Galilea's curiosity versus ethics and experimentation.
Yeah.
Can't
Power of
repeat that
friendship is her
experiment.
saying no. Okay. Okay. What's the order?
Okay, so Perry's in the middle. Who's behind and who's in front of Perry?
I'm not good at stealth, so I should be as far back as possible. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh shit, I don't remember. Oh,
I'm very bad at
stealth.
stealth. Solnishka is actually better at stealth than Dea is. I want you to
This is
think
big
of
ass.
that.
I've got a +10 stealth, and I kind of have to be melee regardless.
True.
Because I do have a bow, but that's piercing. That's not gonna help.
I think I'll stick with Warwick if Warwick wants to be in the front. Just to like provide him any, because like I can do nudge fate on either my stealth or his stealth, or any like nature
Okay.
checks to detect that. So I'd like to be near him for that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's really funny that the giant contraption has better stealth than Dea does.
Listen,
What
he
the
made
fuck?
perfectly articulate
Graceful
spider legs, okay?
art.
She's very graceful. She's a work of art. I worked very hard to make her that good at things.
All right. Am I in the very front then?
Where's Kaliki at, Ash?
Kaliki will be willing to go in the front.
Well, I would like to be in front.
Well, isn't that interesting? She wouldn't say it like that. I think she actually would be willing to fight on that. Though, and she would say, "Well, if it's a tree, I can freeze it."
Do you have fire?
No.
She's a water
water
kineticist.
I think
First
Warwick would ask
was.
regardless.
Actually, yeah, she would say my sister was.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Checkmate.
Did she die in a fire?
Yes.
Oh my god! Hey, if
Like
Kaliki
that.
died, was she drowned?
No,
that'd
it
be
was
really-
also a fire.
Oh, it'd be really
Damn,
funny.
that is also still ironic because she can
Yeah.
do water shit.
Yeah. Man.
Okay. It's a good point. They are. Wait, who knows they're weak to axes? Or I don't. I don't. not me.
Everybody. No. It was Perry and Warwick.
Oh, I do think Perry would share with Dea about the tree.
Oh, Sway. Thank you.
Oh yes, this is good info for everyone to know.
Okay.
Definitely think that we would share resistances and then use axe.
Okay, Slay.
Oh, yeah.
And is to refresh my memory, what are the resistances again?
Bludgeoning and
piercing.
yes.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
can't
Yeah.
go past it.
It's why I was like, oh.
Is fire good?
Nope.
Damn.
Because the thing is that what makes trees normally flammable is the chlorophyll. This doesn't have
Oh,
chlorophyll.
yeah.
but it. Yeah.
Well,
The fire was good against the other kind of evil tree.
Yes. So slashing is good.
Yes.
Okay, Solnishka
Well,
has
slashing's
slash.
just normal.
Okay,
Yeah,
well
slashing
that's
does normal.
Solnishka has slash. That's okay. I'm pretty sure. But no, I'm a liar. Actually,
Well,
Liar. Don't
We
lie.
live and we learn.
that's fine. We'll figure it out. It's not like it's anything new, Dan. Not being not good in combat sometimes.
Can't be perfect.
Sometimes we get our pussy slapped. Don't worry, this is payback for how many times Solnishka has just absolutely one-shot enemies before.
Yeah.
Back to siblings arguing. I'm sorry, Warwick. Kaliki would still just be like, I can go first.
Well, I don't think it's much as like siblings arguing of like Warwick being like, oh, okay, I'll go first, and then Kaliki being like, I want to go first, and then I think Warwick would just be like, oh, okay,
Okay.
I'm not gonna fight on it.
Nice.
I'll just be behind
Uh,
her.
Success.
Today's the day.
Alright, so the marching order we have Kaliki, Warwick, Gala. Whoa, why is Warwick capitalized? I did not do that.
Yes, you did.
Warwick, Gala,
He's just that
Perry,
important.
Dea, and is Solnishka in the back or is Solnishka up front?
I will say Solnishka. Usually, if Dea's at the back, Solnishka is at the back because then it's kind of like another strong person
Mhm.
behind him.
Okay.
Okay, so it's Kaliki, Solnishka near the front. If you wanted, it can be marching order 2 by 2.
Oh.
So Solnishka
Oh.
could like side by side go by Warwick and Kaliki.
She is large.
You guys would have a really
She
solid
is really
wall.
big.
I promise you, there would be enough room.
Okay. If people want her to, you can, but she can be behind me still. I'm worried about Day being in the back by himself. But if you guys want her up front, we can do that.
I honestly, you can keep her with you. It's really okay. I don't care.
I think having Big Gal in the back is good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say, I don't want our back to be too uncovered.
We should have it spread out a little bit, especially for you, Dea. I pat you.
Yeah.
Solnishka is the damage here, not you. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Okay. La 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 la. Let's go over this. Okay. Tell me what I'm missing with this.
Whoa. God damn.
Oh my god.
White.
Dea and Gala need to be switched.
Yeah. Dea is in the back. Solnishka is behind him.
Dea's in the back. Nishka's behind him. Okay, I'm gonna move you guys forward a little bit on the map. Okay. Solnishka's going here, and then Dea's going behind Gala.
No, Galilea is with Warwick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm behind Perry.
Okay. I gotta move. Gala is with Warwick. Harry, go here. And then Dea, you go here. And I whap. And then I lap. And then I whap. White.
White.
Mm-hmm.
Yar.
Yeah.
I don't know that they resist fire.
Oh, somebody said when I
They
asked
don't.
if fire, it was bad. Somebody said when I said, "Oh, is fire good?" and they were like, "No."
Yeah.
Oh, but
fire
that doesn't mean it's bad. It
Yeah.
just is.
Okay, so fire
It's
normal?
normal. Yeah,
Yeah.
fire's
Okay,
normal.
then I do have things for this fight actually.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just bludgeoning and piercing specifically that it's resistant to.
That's fine. I just asked and people told me no, so I just didn't know.
I misunderstood what you were asking.
Yeah.
Okay. And this marching order looks right.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let me check the timer. Okay, I'm gonna take a 10-minute break, and then we will reconvene.
And then we will kill
And, hopefully,
Kill.
or be killed.
hopefully, kill or be killed.
Maple wants out of the
Okay.
room.
So break, pause.
Yes,
Okay, we're
Welcome.
live.
welcome. There's a tree in these woods, and you guys are on your way to kill it. Hopefully.
Trying to find it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. You guys are on your way. I have a question. How does everybody feel about this?
Per does not like the idea of dealing with the Scythe Tree. But they'll do it.
Okay.
I think that's also where Dea is, where it's like, this seems like something if becoming a founder of Luma means he's dealing with a lot of stuff he thought he wouldn't have to deal with, but also he doesn't want to just like say, no, I'm not dealing with that, die. So he's like, well, there's a problem. Time to go fix it.
That sounds scary. You should get somebody in charge to help. Oh no.
I'm the one in charge.
Yeah, I think this sounds wholly unpleasant. And Warwick is kind of just cautious about it because it's really easy to be like, oh, it's just a fucking tree, it's fine. And then it's like he remembers what they're like and he's like, never mind.
I don't want my bone to be chewed on. You got an axe though. You're secure.
Yeah.
Security.
I think like for Galilea, it's yeah, like, ooh, I've read about these bad vibes, but like, wouldn't it be interesting to see one up close?
Would it be interesting to see if what
What that tree
what
do?
those funny little what that tree do? What that tree do though? I want to
What
know.
that's you.
Yeah, I mean, just curious. Not a crime to be curious.
That's what Gregory said. Okay, I've got my official Kingmaker dice out. Okay, you all begin your approach towards where you know exactly where it's supposed to be.
Stealth mode.
Stealth mode.
Stealth mode. Okay.
Yep. Betty stealthing.
Okay. You guys make your way through. I'm gonna say it's probably getting a bit darker. Like sunset is upon you in maybe 3 hours. And the forest is getting darker. It's getting harder to see. And you can tell that it is getting thicker. The quickest way I can describe how this thing of brambles looks is that it kind of looks like the fucked up forests in Snow White whenever she's running for her fucking life. The sickly sweet stench of decay hangs thick in this woodland clearing, with knotted branches of dying trees lining the perimeter, creating a thick canopy that blocks most of the sunlight and cloaks a hollow in shadow. Withered vegetation struggling to grow in ragged clumps among the multitudes of bones strewn across this forest floor. There is a clearing. It is dark.
Cool, cool.
Should we light a fire or something?
It's very tempting, not going to lie.
I
Can't fight what we can't see.
Yes. I have a lantern if we would like to light it.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Dea's gonna light his hooded lantern, which means that he can also like pull the hood back down over it if we need to extinguish it very fast. He's gonna have his his Victorian lantern walking through this dark ass woods.
Does Kaliki have dark vision?
She does.
Nice.
They glow upsettingly. Uh, you guys wander. It is dark. It is getting cold.
Yeah, I guess we wander.
Mm-hmm.
And you do. There is a clearing, filled with bones that I would say Kaliki would speak up and say, I think looking through this clearing would be a good start to our search.
Good to start as any.
Do you guys agree with? Are you guys going to walk around? I'm assuming it's still in the marching order that you had. I'm not assuming you guys separate. To look around.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we gotta.
Yeah, Per doesn't know what else we can do.
You guys, go around, looking. You see many bones. I think it would be particularly obvious that they are mostly humanoids.
Yeah.
As such, you find many ruined clothes and thrown open bags, torn to shreds. Warwick, you find, as you are looking, you see something that looks a bit buried beneath the dirt. You would know that a tree doesn't have a necessary want for valuables. So you dig and you find a dancing scarf that you assume has been buried from this tree wandering around,
Oh.
Oh, that's a really good item.
buried
Actually.
beneath its feet.
Hmm.
Dancing scarf.
It is wrapped around 3 pieces of amber, worth 10 GP each. The rest of you find a lot of scattered money and a ring. Not an engagement ring. I'm not that cruel. Just a simple silver ring. You need to keep track of this. I'm about to tell you about a lot of numbers.
Okay.
You find altogether, as you come back with all of your money, 42 CP, 55 SP, 26 GP, and this ring that is worth 7 GP.
What were the ambers worth again?
10 GP each.
Okay.
Does the dancing scarf do?
It basically.
Go ahead.
It gives you a bonus to performance, and it can also make you be concealed if you.
The
succeed
issue
on it.
is that my performance is a +0.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's more cool for like bards and stuff.
Oh yeah. It's just that Oric passed the check to find it.
Yeah.
Does anybody want a dancing scarf? You guys can sell it, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Borg's not going to hide this stuff. He'll put it into the group party inventory, as it were, for selection. And we can split the money from the ambers.
Yeah. If you want, Sarah, we can talk about it later because it could be really cool for Perry or Dea.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I would not say no to a scarf.
You know, it's pretty cool.
I do think because you have worse stealth than I do.
Oh, I guess that is true, huh?
Yes, I think you would technically get more use out of it.
I will put it in my inventory and think about it. It might end up bloating my action economy, but if I don't use it, I'll definitely give it to you.
That is what you find in this hollow.
Whee!
You don't see a living tree.
Well,
Good.
yeah, I think the idea is we're not supposed to, right?
Man.
There is a thought that I think would pierce behind Perry and Rorik's mind that this tree might be smarter than a normal one.
How?
Might be smarter than
Yep.
us. I'll be honest.
No, me pointing at Gala. No, don't say that to her. Me pointing at Kaliki and Gala. Be nice to them. Why do you hate girls?
Internalized misogyny.
Yeah. Shit.
I think
No, you go ahead. I did not have an idea.
I think Perry will like look to Warwick with like kind of like cringing and just going like, "Do you think it's waiting for us?"
Honestly, I really hate to suggest this after we just went over it, but if it is this smart, we might have to do some bait after all.
Warwick, you can construct a trap for it as well, right?
No, I
No.
cannot. Out of character, I don't have that anymore.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Plus, it wouldn't really do much because of the way that snares work. We'd have to lure the tree onto the snare.
Like onto a specific square.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what ideas for bait do we have?
We still
Warwick.
could try
Oh, sorry.
Solnishka. I'm worried about sending a flesh and blood companion out first, I think, even if it doesn't work.
I think trying Solnishka first is fine because the worst that will happen is that nothing happens and she's none the worse for wear, and then we can figure out something else.
Even if the tree attacks and she's far away, I have recently upgraded her to be very speedy, so.
Okay. If the tree is smart enough to wait, is it smart enough to pick off weaker creatures in a group?
It could be.
We might have to keep that in mind. It might not. maybe making one of us appear injured or weak while we lay in wait for it.
If they feed on blood, we could, like, cut an arm or something. Have blood on the air.
Oh,
I'd be willing
that.
to do that. That doesn't bother me.
Yes, I would be fine with that as well.
Out of character, if it's not whack, to the party and also the DM, Dea would be willing to take, like, I don't know, like, a d4 or a d6 of damage to do that. I think that he would be fine with eating that if it means that we can have the jump on it instead of the jump on us.
Yeah, I don't know about a d6, but I would take a d4.
It's whatever Ash wants to do. I'm just saying I wouldn't mind it. I hope that doesn't sound fucked up of me, I guess, is all I was saying.
No. No. Okay. I'll say yeah. You can do that.
Okay, Slay, do you want to roll, or am I rolling against myself?
Oh, are we doing it now?
Oh, whenever we do it. Sorry, you're right. We should figure
Yeah,
out
I'm
the
like,
plan.
hang on,
I'm sorry.
maybe we
I was
should-
too excited about my idea.
I was like, oh shit.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm silly.
You're good. It was just kind of like, oh. Damn, it says like, what if I cut myself and just goes?
Yeah, it just starts doing it.
It's just like, whoa.
I think Kaliki would also join in on this.
Yeah.
Which works pretty well because you guys are pretty close to each other. So yeah, I'll roll your guys' damage.
We wanted to figure out the plan first.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, sorry. It's a cool plan, and we're all so excited about cutting ourselves. Can we...
This is what I wanted to avoid. I didn't want to seem too interested. I didn't promise. I promised Dave's being normal about this.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Okay. So, I think since we're all like, I think like if we haven't stopped already, like with looking at everything, just kind of making sure we have, and just be like, well, if we're going to, I think Jaya makes a really good point about baiting it with blood, or trying to draw it out with like a blood scent. I don't know how much we'll need.
Yeah.
If one person is enough, or if we'll need to do more than one. Though, I think we need to plan on who's... I don't know if we need to all be in hiding, or if the people who are going to be bleeding will be in the clearing while the rest of us are in hiding.
That's a good question. I
think...
You go
Oh,
first.
sorry.
No, you first.
I think Warwick probably should be one of the ones in hiding if we can get the jump. He has the most effective weapon for it, and getting the biggest hit possible, I think we should keep that a potential surprise.
what if I just start hitting a bunch of trees with a cantrip and see if any of them respond?
I
It
mean,
also is an option. It could alert any trees to your location, if they're smart enough to tell. But I feel like somebody's gonna have to be very visible during all of this. I was hoping the blood idea would mean that we wouldn't have to also be bait. I was hoping as an alternative to bait, but we could potentially do multiple of these things.
I think by virtue of the blood being the thing to lure the thing, that would also make us bait.
Well, my idea was if it smells blood, maybe it would investigate. Not, I am bleeding and going near it.
oh,
What could...
If it would, it would.
Maybe it's like a shark. I don't know. I don't know killer trees.
Because the thing about bait is that it does lure it to do something. It doesn't necessarily require the bait to approach the thing.
Well, like, because like it's like a thing of like, are you wanting the bait to be like, because like the blood? Do you want us to bleed on somewhere and it goes bleed on that area, or are you? Because like, if it's
So I realize this might sound silly, but my thought process was, if we are in hiding and there is somebody bleeding, if it smells it and wants to eat, it might investigate, and we would then know where it is to then get the jump on it, not wait till it is at us.
I kind of assumed it was a shark moment.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I like, and it's fine if we end up doing more elaborate bait stuff. I felt really silly, and I felt like I needed to defend what my idea was.
No. I'm sorry. It is a really good idea. I do still think that is probably the best one to go with. It is just also another form of bait.
No, 100%.
That's what made me laugh.
It's not like
we'll just be hiding you.
Yeah, it's not like it's like the idea is like we don't use bait at all. I guess like in my mind and in Dea's mind, Dea doesn't want the bait to be really easy to get or really obvious or really near the trees. I wanted to try to find a way to lure it out that's a little less. They might get got before we get them. You know what I mean? But I do still think even using the bait idea is like fine.
I mean, we have to start somewhere. We have to start somewhere. We can ramp it up with the less patience we have, I suppose. If it takes too long for a hidden bait to work, we can kind of increase it.
I would also be willing to put myself out alone as bait. I'm a bit more hardy than the rest of you, no offense. I can take a hit or two.
Maybe we try Dea's idea first, and if it doesn't end up going to investigate, then we can maybe send someone out.
Can I say something? Harry.
Yeah?
I have a question. Does a 36 hit you?
Oh my god.
You are flat-footed.
Yeah, and that is a critical.
Cool.
Okay.
We took too long. Now your dryad's gone.
Why do you hate?
You hate strategy,
Harry.
you hate planning, you hate us, you hate Harry.
Jesus Christ, dude.
This is just like the werewolf situation where I got downed and turned into a werewolf in one hit.
Listen. The thing is that I was just like, oh, they're gonna plan for a bit, and I'm gonna jump on them. You guys, you took too long. Now your dryad's gone.
Did we not see a tree moving towards us?
No, actually, because it has a 35 DC as a dead tree. It is not nature, it is deception.
Jesus Christ.
As you guys don't even hear it, I think that the only thing that you guys see is a bramble of mouth approach Perry and go to whip him.
Jesus Christ.
Fucked up.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's a fucked up tree.
It is a fucking...
I thought it would look... I didn't think it would look so realistic except for the mouth. I really was like, oh yeah, it's gonna look like...
Mouth.
Vagina dentata. I thought it would look more like a cartoon evil tree, not like a tree with a mouth on it.
I was also imagining like a tree with like a cartoon on it.
Yeah! Like a face!
Okay, Sarah, I need you to stay with me as your nurse. Sarah, you get hit with you get hit with 46 slashing damage.
I'm down.
Oh god, alright, this
Negative
literally
10.
this is the werewolf situation, alright. Okay.
Everybody roll initiative.
Yeah.
Is it? What's the initiative roll?
Perception.
Cool.
I roll perception. Oh my god, Perry, look out! Watch out, Perry!
That's what Gemma like. No.
No, he can't hear me as AirPods in.
Am I
Yeah.
allowed to do nudge fate on initiative rolls? I've never even thought to ask.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm probably gonna say yes because I just like doing that, but
Hey, because it would be different.
would be fun. Be so awesome. Be so cool.
Dying.
Crack
One.
roll, skill check, saving throw, status bonus. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
But
Well, Warwick and
maybe,
I have the same.
maybe in the future. I think it would be fun to do in the future. I think
Okay.
it was like a thing to make Nudge Fate better in the future. I think that would be cool.
Oh wait. Hold on. I constantly forget to do this because Wanderer's Guide doesn't add it to my perception, but I technically have a plus 13 when I'm wearing the stag helm, so it's really a
Oh, okay.
22.
Oh, very nice.
Can I share the DMs I was having with Molly?
Would love
Yeah.
that. It was dragging us, I know it.
Not the Christmas tree.
Trees.
Have a
She's already
house.
seen. I was like, all right, these guys don't know what the fuck they're doing. If I just move slowly enough, they're never gonna know.
I love this statement, knowing the tree has already seen them is really fun, because I understand that that's how this works whenever things notice you, but this is really funny. Fair enough.
Because it's kind of like
bitch.
the thing of like, we either like, it was a thing of like, we either see it or it sees us first. So,
Perry, you also need to roll still.
Heart.
Yeah, because that's when your dying level goes up.
Sorry, I was
Roll
caught up
low.
in the dying one.
Please
No,
roll
you're
low.
okay.
Plus perception?
Please. Yeah, plus perception.
12.
Okay, good.
I think, yeah, that means that day is faster.
It's the clockwork heart and lungs. Yeah, literally. That's why I get an extra +2 on initiative rolls. I react quickly.
Stupendous. Cool. That was the Scythe's turn. He used all of his stuff doing that. So, Dea,
Yeah.
you were just debating the ethics of using blood as a sample to get the tree, and now the tree is here.
Now the tree is fucking here. Okay, awesome. At least
You
it is.
just watched Perry drop to the ground.
Yeah, I did. Okay, awesome. We were just stealthing, so we don't have our weapons out, do we?
I did brutalize a player. I will say you guys can get your weapons out.
Oh, thank God, I have my shield out. Okay, that's so awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna look at my stuff really quick. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually. I think I am actually going to... Okay. I'm going to command Solnishka. First action. Solnishka has 2 actions now. my first action, because free action, I'm screaming. Right? Solnishka's first action. Oh, wait, shit. Do I have to be right next to... Hold on. Aha! Okay, cool. A creature adjacent to me. It can work. Okay, cool. Awesome. First action, I actually am going to use Searing Restoration. That does heal Perry. So I'm going to cauterize some of his wounds. I have to roll my unstable check first, but it goes off no matter what. So let me do my unstable check really quick. Okay, that did not go. So since that's a failure, I think that means I can't use another unstable action again. Yeah, and then you can't... Well, okay. Okay, cool. I did not crit fail. That's so sway. Okay, but I did fail. I can't do that again. Harry, you are going to get 3d10 hit points back. It's gonna hurt like a motherfucker when you get back up, though. Sorry in advance. I'm not worried about those. I'm worried about you getting the fuck up.
Yep.
You're gonna get 17 hit points back.
Holy shit.
And I don't know if you're gonna be bleeding when you get up, but you can do a DC check now to avoid that if you are bleeding when you get back up.
Well, I put in the 17 hit points in it. The only condition I have now is wounded.
Slay. That does happen when you get back up, unfortunately.
Yes.
Okay, slay. Okay. Glad that's handled. Sorry. Panicking. I don't like when Perry goes down. Sonisha gets a second action, though, so I'm gonna... slap. It's not gonna be great. But it'll do what needs doing. Okay. We're gonna use a fist, a slam attack. Is a nat 20 plus 11? Ashton?
Sorry, I muted to make sure the AC noise wasn't loud. Yes, that is a crit.
Okay, slay. There's that. It is bludgeoning, so it's not going to do a great amount of damage, but it will do some since it's a crit, which is awesome. Where's my other one? Okay. That's going to be 24 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That has not taken any of the resistance because I don't know the resistance number.
Did not type that right. 24?
Yeah.
Okay, it hits.
Okay, awesome. One action, raise shield. And then... one action, I'm gonna try to do an overdrive.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to check the DC per level because it changes every level. We are level 5. Okay, I have to hit a 20 now, but that's okay. 6 plus 14, 20 on the dot. I have normal overdrive, which is not that great, but it is something. And that's my whole turn.
Stupendous. Okay. Okay. It is Kaliki's turn. She is going to see that Perry is down, and then she is going to you guys watch as she moves her hands in a fluid motion and water begins to form around it in a ball. And she does a right hook and it goes barreling towards the creature.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Fuck it up, Kaliki.
And then it is... Okay. Barely hits, but it hits. And she is going to do water, quote unquote, damage against this. It's counted as cold. That's a fun fact for you. Kineticists that are water aligned do cold damage.
Oh,
Very cool.
That's very
Yeah.
cool.
They do
That
have
makes
things to make it
sense.
fire damage, which is cool.
Oil it.
Yep. And she's going to do, it was... and then that was 2. So that was 2. So she's going to use her other turn. She's going to. I think that she would do this. She's going to go and she's going to move in front of you, Gala. And she's going to say, "The mages should stay out of trouble." Work. It is your turn.
Oh boy. You know what? You love it. First action, hunt prey on the tree.
Gah!
Yeah.
Ah! Then I have to stride up to it, so I'll stand to the right of where Kaliki is so I can get it. And then third and final action, I am just gonna try to take a swing on it with my axe.
Fuck yeah.
Can't do twin takedown, which is such a shame.
Not this time.
It is worth it to get that sweet, sweet bonus.
It's true. It's true.
That is a 29.
29 does hit. It is not a critical.
Fair enough. I don't like that.
I'm afraid of this tree.
It is a very strong tree.
That is 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
With an axe.
Yep, with an axe. So there's more that you don't know about. Work, you go with a weapon you're not used to, but with an expert precision, you take one hand and you motion it with the momentum that you have, you whack it into its mouth
Oh.
and you crack at it.
Oh my god.
You can tell that it hurt it a lot as you hear a shivering in the tree. Galilea.
Hmm?
It is your turn.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I read this correctly so I don't tell you things and then be wrong.
That's okay. We're learning.
Yeah. I wanna. Yeah, okay. I just was making sure that it won't remove the wounded condition. We're gonna do the medicine check on Perry. We're gonna do. I would like to use battle medicine treat wounds on Perry.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna do the. Because you have 16 HP right now.
17.
17.
17. Okay. If you're anything like me, you don't need that much more.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna do the DC 15 check for that and to try to hit a critical.
Whee!
Because I've got the healer's gloves, which passively add a +1.
Yeah, they do. It's a good
And
item.
I'm not doing nudge bait because I'm going to use my last 2 actions first. Something else. Ta-da! Oh. So I rolled a 15 on the die. I have
Okay.
a +14, +1 from the gloves, so that's a 15 + 15 for 30 medicine check. That's a critical success for your.
Yeah, it is.
I love getting to do something I made her be so good at.
It's so good. Whenever you get to do the thing your sheet is like built to fucking destroy with.
I did not intend for her to be good at this, but she's just killing it. Okay, so let's do 48 hit points. 4d8. Not as I have not rolled it yet. But the wounded because I got to do. Let me double check battle medicine. On battle medicine it says it does not remove the wounded condition.
It does not. But
I just had to double check.
you can do it, I think, in the same action, depending. No, that's 2.
7, 2, 6, so 14, 16, 22 hit points to Perry, so he should be good. Ooh, don't throw the dice.
Back at full.
I lost a dice. Okay, then my last 2 actions, I would like to, because Perry is part Dryad, I would like to cast Forbidding Ward on Perry against the tree. So the tree is... So Perry's going to get a +1 bonus to their AC and saving throws against the tree's attacks, spells, and any other effects.
Oh, nice. That'll be very good. This tree does have a munchie for dryads.
Yeah.
Yeah. That for Forbidding Ward's 2 actions, healing was 1, so that was it.
Nice. Okay. Well, that is the last of your action.
I
It's the
don't
man of
believe
the
I can do
hour.
anything else. It's
the
man of
man
the
of the
hour.
Perry, it's your turn. You're
Oh
alive.
my
Very
god.
Alive.
Oh wait, you're alive.
Yeah. Fix him.
Bring my transparency back. Okay. Moving away from this would prompt an opportunity attack, right?
Maybe. You don't know. Only certain characters have opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
But it's always
This
a
is
chance.
a strong die, though.
Yeah,
you
that's the
could
thing.
step. You could step.
Yeah, step
away from
avoids
it.
that, but it's only 5 feet.
But that means you're out of its reach and it's large.
Yeah, so you could step and then stride if you really need to.
Or you could just step
I
and
think-
then do a 2-action spell. It's between you and God. Me.
Yeah. I think... Can I step diagonally?
That's a good question.
Are you gonna step behind your boyfriend?
Either Dea or Gala, I don't know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that the first diagonal step you take
It's
is
still
free.
5 feet, yes.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, you could.
Wow. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do. I'm going to cast one of my signature spells, Protector Tree, at 3rd level, and I'm gonna
Oh.
put it. I'll put it. Oh wait, no. Put it. Sorry, I'm drawing on the little snip. I'll put it there. So
Okay.
that everybody except Solniska and then Perry, because I'm about to make him step, will be protected.
Oh my
Okay.
god, you love us.
Yeah.
Wow.
Perry will go ahead. Yeah, because one of these goes up there. Perry will go ahead and step behind Dea.
Yeah, don't worry. That's what he would want you to do anyway. So he's got the shield up.
Yeah.
That's tree.
Yeah. And people can still stand in that square if they want to, but it's just where it is.
Tree, but good. And then you're going to step
Yes.
where? I did not catch it.
Behind Dea.
Behind Dea, pretty please. Donka donka.
Sick. And basically, this tree eats HP.
Yes, and because I cast it at 3rd level, this tree has 30 hit points and an AC of 10.
Okay. It is the tree's turn. Tree versus tree. Can we do it, boys? Okay. Well, I was gonna ask if so-and-so hits somebody, but that would hit the tree. I'm gonna say eeny, meeny, miny tries to hit Kaliki, because she did hit it.
Mhm.
And then the tree just fucking throws out a hand. And I'm actually, hold on. Okay, this wouldn't work. I thought Kaliki was able to do something to make it to where the tree would take less damage, but it won't work that way. But this tree is going to take damage. And it is going to take... There we go. It's going to take... It is going to take 24 slashing damage.
That's a
Ooh.
lot.
6 HP left, though.
Oh, I just realized I technically did your critical wrong. This has a deadly dice.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
I did it wrong. That's fine.
Well.
But the tree kind of like seems to stop for a second. Like, you guys couldn't see that. Like a wiggling, a like very tight wiggling motion as it like creaks and cracks. The tree does not have blood. This tree requires blood. It needs bloodshed, so it goes to hit your tree.
Okay.
Does a nat 20 hit your tree?
Yes, and it is in fact a critical.
Stupendous.
But you know what? We're making it waste its actions.
Yeah, we
This
are.
is
It's eating it
precisely
anyway.
what the spell is for.
Yeah, we've already kept it from giving us 24 damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
22 damage, so 44 damage slashing on your tree.
Yeah.
The tree is paper mache.
Yeah, it gets fucking smonched. As its like arm like fucking slaps down and like you guys just hear splintering. And now it's gonna try and hit Kaliki. Another nat 20? No! Amazing news,
Stop it!
Kaliki
We
has
just got
something she can-
her.
She does have something to help with this. Okay. Resistance equal to your level. Okay. She gets resistance. It's okay, guys. She'll get 5 resistance.
Oh my god.
Did you say 5 resistance?
She'll get 5 resistance.
That's
It'll be okay.
nothing! That's nothing!
It
It'll be
helps.
fine. It helps. What helps helps.
I'm afraid.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Goodbye, my relative.
God.
Uh-huh.
Nice going,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. -5. I want you to take that back as you see Kaliki get pistol whipped by a tree, and you watch that she is bloodied but not dead. How dare you?
Ooh.
Nice.
She has more HP than you give her. She has 69 HP. You better take that back
Nice.
right now.
Haha, nice.
But yeah, she is barely hanging in there. Now it is Daya's turn.
It sure is my turn. Okay. Okay. We have not really hit this thing yet.
I hit it.
Okay, good.
Taliki also hit it, and
Okay.
so did Solnishka. You guys have done great.
Okay.
I'll let you know that.
I'm very scared, but thank you very much. So, okay, so a lot of my options are not very great. So if I'm honest with you, first action, I'm gonna raise shield.
Okay.
And I think to try it out, I am actually going to spitfire at it.
Sit. Fucking do it.
I'm gonna do it. Okay. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
21 to hit. Altogether?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I sure spit fire, and it did not hit it. So that's my whole turn, because that's a 2-action cantrip.
I'm gonna flavor this. I'm gonna say that its branch is so bloody from Kaliki, it goes out because of the
Yeah.
wet.
Yeah, I'm also panicking, so it's fair, honestly.
Okay. That full turn?
That's my whole turn, but my shield is up.
Okay. It is Kaliki's turn. She's going to heal herself.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's so fair.
You guys watch as she forms water from nothing, and she goes to heal herself, the water balming her skin. This is literally called ocean balm.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. She's not as fucked up. Now she has 27 HP. Okay.
For somebody who starts out with 69. Ugh.
Yeah. And now, she's going to. She is going to use an ability that makes a ring of water appear around her. And then she is once again going to do a hook with her arm, and she's going to punch water from that ring onto the tree. I can explain what all of these are later, and you guys can correct me about if I'm doing it wrong.
That's fair. It's really cool.
Thank you. That's not a lot of damage, but that's fine. Okay. Work. It is your turn.
Oh boy. I think what I am going to do is wait. Hello. I am gonna use command an animal first thing, so Grace will get 2 action, and I am going to have her use her talons for both of those attacks because those do slashing damage.
Oh my god, your big girl is gonna be so helpful. Oh my god, she's bigger.
Yay! Yeah, she's very big. We're not gonna think about that too hard.
I technically.
Okay.
Ah!
Ska.
Ah!
So the first one is 26 to hit.
26 does hit.
Okay. Would you prefer that I roll the second one or just do damage?
You can do damage and then roll a second one.
Alrighty. That is 9 slashing damage for the first one.
Okay.
And for the
So-
second one... Oh, probably not.
Hold on. Go ahead.
The second one is only a 12.
That does not hit.
Yes, okay. That's okay, because Warwick has 2 more actions for himself. Both of them are gonna be just swings. I don't have anything better to do.
I mean... damage is damage.
Okay, so my first swing is... Damn. Not good. That's only an 18. Second one. Is a 28.
28. A 28 does hit.
Okay.
Wait.
Huh?
Hold on. I forgot something. What was the roll that didn't hit?
12?
12?
And then
Hey.
there was an 18.
I need to backtrack really quick.
Oh, okay.
I need you to roll something.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh, I need to roll this. I need to roll this.
I'm afraid.
Plus. What is your reflex DC?
Minor graces because there was 2 missed attacks.
Yours.
I think it's by a certain amount, though.
Okay. Grace was the one that got the 12. I was the one that got the 18.
Okay. I still would need Grace's DC.
Okay, that's you said mine. So you
Sorry.
mean Grace. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's just 10 plus the reflex save, right?
Mhm.
Okay, she's got pretty good reflex. It's a 23.
Oh shit.
23 does not pass. You watch as the tendril goes to fly up and wrap around Grace's claws.
Okay.
She is contained. Now you can roll your damage.
is 12 slashing.
12 slashing. Thank you. Okay. You guys would notice that this tree is looking mighty fucked up. With how much Warwick is using his axe, it's very easy to see whenever it is losing its energy. I'm stealing your bird.
Why?
Give her back to me.
Give her back.
Now.
Now. Gala, it is your turn. Get back that bird.
Slay, get the bird back. It's a tree. I'm trying to think about what it saves. It's bad at. I'm like, what are you?
Slashing.
Oh, you.
Dude,
No,
that's
not
even
slashing. Axe. If you can summon an axe.
That's not what I have.
I'm thinking reflex or will. It might be very hardy, but maybe like
Yeah.
dexterous,
Mhm.
maybe not.
Oh yeah, maybe so.
I know them branches are wiggling about a bunch.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Ooh.
Maybe will save them because that's more of like the mind stuff. And like, sure, it's smart, but it is only a tree.
That's true.
I will say, because Gala, it can comprehend languages.
Why? What does it do? Why can it do that? What the fuck are you telling me, Ray? Don't say
I'm saying you could use certain spells and it would still work.
Oh, okay. I was like, sorry. I was like just afraid. I was like, what do you mean?
Why is the blank bleeding?
Yeah, I was like, what do you? Sorry.
This is the touch tone telephone reference, not touch tone telephone. The other one,
Is this Arcade Man?
no.
Damn.
But that's the joke. You understood the joke. What are you gonna do, my little elf gal?
I would like. What does this effect do? Oh, it'd be kind of nice. Like that would do problems to it, right? And then I put it at 2. Yeah. No. Yeah. So I want to. Do I just make it? Sorry, I'm just like it's been a minute since I've looked at her spells, but I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, spell attack roll. I have to make one. I'm gonna cast Ink Shot on it.
Oh fuck yeah! I love Inkshot.
I just wanted to make sure I was reading it right because I'm so used to her having like save like spells that I was like, wait, where's the save? And I'm like, oh, it's because it's a spell attack roll. So I'm gonna make a roll. Do the roll. Whew. Okay. A 19 plus 11 is going to be 30.
That does hit. That is not a crit.
It is at level 2. Sorry, I have it in my sheet as level 2.
Yeah.
And so that is going to be. You said it's a crit?
It is not a crit. It does hit. It is not a crit.
Okay, so 31 is a crit.
I can tell you, unless somebody rolls a nat 20, you probably will not crit this creature.
Yeah, probably not. Let's do the math. It is 4d6 poison damage, and it will also be dazzled it'll be dazzled for 1 round.
Mhm.
Okay, 6, 10, 12, 13 poison damage and dazzled for a round.
Okay. I will tell you, I can say this very easily. It would work pretty well. But you would notice as like the mouth closes and it digs its trunk in, you think it has a sense other than sight.
Like a
like it could feel the vibrations. Okay.
Not quite. I can tell you later.
Yeah, it's like it's something like that. Then I think for my last action, I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'll just give myself a shield. I don't feel like moving away.
I mean, that's solid.
Yeah.
Little German boy.
Hello. I don't like this thing's AC. It's scary. So I'm gonna use my first action and my one little bard slot to cast True Strike.
Okay.
It will give me advantage.
Stupendous.
Someone flank with me.
If we flank, we can't be scared.
Solnishka.
Honestly, I could probably move over there and do that.
So I have advantage on the next attack roll, and the attack ignores circumstance penalties to the attack roll and any flat check fired. For my last two actions, I'm going to use another signature spell, and I'm going to cast Acid Arrow at 3rd level.
Yippee! That is your signature spell, you're right.
Yep. Alright. Oh wait, I need 2d20 for this. Okay. Come on, baby. Is that 20?
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Which is really
brother.
good because the other one was a 3.
Interesting.
Okay.
We're gonna do the nat 20 first.
Well, no, because this is one attack roll, but True Strike gave me D&D advantage on it.
Okay, that's really good.
Yeah. Okay. 3d8. Okay. Does this count as a critical?
A nat 20? What's the bonus? Nat 20
plus 11, so 31.
Yes, that does hit.
Okay. Does it? Because it's a 20, does it count?
It is a critical. It's a critical success.
Okay.
Yeah, if it hits normally, then a nat 20 means it's one step up from that.
Yes.
Thank God. Okay, in that case, it is 34 acid damage, plus
Okay.
1d6 persistent, which I believe happens on its turn.
Perry, how would you like to kill this tree?
Let's go.
I like to imagine Perry hasn't stopped screaming. And is just ducking behind Dea, peeking his head out, pointing a finger at the tree, and then the acid just spews on it and starts munching at the branches.
Acid rain on the branches. Acid rains you. Acid rains you. Acid rains you.
Yeah.
I think we're out of combat, by the way. I think as you do that, I think Kaliki, like, you see her speak up in a way that is not normal to you as you see her eyes start to like flash red, and she says, "Stop that. We can sell the wood."
What?
Is there a specific purpose for Scythe Tree
Is
wood?
there a
It can
market
sell
for
up to 200 GP. Stop that rain now. It's dead. As you see her like scrambling to pull out a knife from her packet.
I mean, it is like a shoot a one ray thing and then it's dead. So Perry has stopped.
There is acid though eating the
Yeah.
wood. So she is like screaming as she's like going to like water it as her eyes go back to a normal blue, and she's like calmly trying to make this wood into manageable pieces.
Hmm. Okay. Um, I think. I mean, I think Dea's like alarmed by how by that reaction, but I think that it makes him almost like pull out his water skin to also help wash off the tree because apparently it's a big deal. You know?
Yeah, I feel like Orc wouldn't quite know how to react to that outburst, but I think that he kind of like hefts up the axe a little bit and he says, "Do you need help?"
Oh, that's right, you have an axe. Yes, an axe would be an excellent way to take this apart into more manageable pieces. If we give it to people who produce weapons or staves for necromancers, it would be an excellent source of income for the kingdom.
What makes it special to necromancers?
Let me read over this again. It is a vital component in most wands and staves that they use. It's a difficult item to get a hold of, though, so that's what makes its price go so high up. The blood in the wood helps with healing.
That's very good to know.
If it'll help the economy, I might as well help. We have Solnishka to carry it. I didn't know you were so passionate about woodworking.
Not woodworking necessarily, but this was a lot of work, and while we saw Perry go down, I just thought it would be worth it to make sure that we get what we're due in terms of how much work was put into this. I didn't mean to yell at you, Perry.
I mean, to be honest, I'm still reeling from the tree biting,
Dying?
but you're fine. Yeah.
We all deserve a due wage, so we'll make sure to split it up nice.
Okay. Do you guys help Kaliki take apart this funny little tree?
Yes.
Yes, as best as Perry could.
Perry can help with trying to get rid of some of the water. Does Gala help?
Yeah, I'm trying to think about uh um I think maybe like if it's really desirable for Stas, I think like keeping an eye like trying to tear off like long enough branches and keeping them together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys take it apart, making it into more manageable pieces. Uh, and now you guys have a collection of Scythe Tree. She does take, I'm gonna hate saying this, she does take the teeth. And she didn't seem to be joking. As you guys look at the growth rings, you see it's the tree is bleeding.
Oh, okay. Mm.
There is evidence of its meals between the growth rings.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I am.
I didn't make this.
Dea's putting it
Yeah.
in Solnishka's hammock and also giving it a courtesy blanket over top of it. I have to worry about the stains later.
I can help clean it. It'll be fine.
It's kind of gross.
It is at least dealt with.
Should we stop for the night, or do we think we can push to Teresia's?
That's a good question. How far away is it from us? A hex?
It's like 8 miles. It's a hex.
Oh, we might need to sleep tonight then, yeah.
I'd say no to resting.
I was gonna say, Kaliki would speak up and say, I can see in the dark if you need somebody to take the lead, and I know that you had a lantern on you.
Ah, yes, it's, we didn't end up using it much, but it's still lit. And he'll take the
Well,
little hood off of it.
it can make its worth here. Uh, I think we could ask Tricia to let us stay near her grove rather than risk being here. Many things in the woods. Your orange man. Perhaps.
Very shivers.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's try for it.
Or
Yes, I think that sounds good.
okay. Since we are all in agreement. She would lead the way. She was not yoken about it. She goes full force, guiding you guys back to Teresia's grove. It does get dark. But leads on. Do you guys have anything you want to say before I jump cut you into her hex?
I, as Sarah, want to ask Kalika what the fuck was up with that.
Yeah, I feel like
I
we're
don't
all
think Kaya would
thinking
say anything.
stuff, but I think social compunction is making Daya not say anything.
I know someone
Yeah.
who's not good, who doesn't care.
That's the
Excuse
best
me.
response you could have said.
Man, I wish I could stop laughing at my own jokes. Christ. All right. I think because we want to ask why she's grabbing the teeth, right?
I wanted to ask about the teeth, and I also wanted to ask about eyes going red.
Yeah, I was about to say the
Yeah,
eyes are
what
what
the
was
hell
worrying
is
to
up with
me.
that?
I mean, we'll start with the teeth.
Work our way up.
Yeah. I think, yeah, Galilea like walks her way best she can up to Kaliki. I mean, we've got a lantern. What am I talking about? Walks her way up to Kaliki and is like, I saw you harvesting the teeth specifically. What, is there a special value in them?
Oh, yes, it can be used by apothecaries and, well, again, necromancers.
Oh, what are oh, for the healing purposes?
Uh, Mostly it can be used as a way to stop bleeding, if I recall
Hmm.
correctly. I'm not an apothecarian. I do know it's of value, though.
Interesting. I, if this is too personal, you're fine to not answer. I noticed that when you, again, we're all fine with, it's when you told Perry to stop that your eyes changed color. I'm not, works mostly the only tiefling I've seen, so I wasn't sure if that was common.
Oh, tieflings and Nephilim in general have many varying traits. It isn't uncommon for someone to meet one tiefling and they're completely different physically from the other. It's just a trait of me being a Nephilim tiefling. Or however the fuck you phrase that.
A
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nephilim.
Just a Nephilim. She would say just Nephilim. I'm trying to get used to just saying Nephilim.
Yeah, the specific names for planar scions is a lot.
Does it just happen when you get upset?
Upset, stressed. It becomes out of my control. To put it bluntly.
It was just very. Oh, well, that's good to know. Thank you for sharing with me.
She nods and says, "It's no problem. I'm glad I could be of help. I wouldn't want you to be scared of me."
Oh, hardly scared. I was just curious.
You should be. That was me, Ash, making a joke. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's just like, oh, I wasn't scared.
Oh, she didn't say that. That was me, Ash.
Yeah, I
being
know,
like,
I know,
"Haha."
yeah. I think she just says that, and then I think she's just like walking alongside her after that.
Nice. You can't fuck the mailman.
Well,
Yeah. Do you think Gala would fucking distribute that in a group chat? I think she has message.
I think
I
we're all within arm's length of each other. I thought we could hear it.
yeah, if they can
Yeah,
hear
you know
it,
what? They
that's
can
fine.
hear it. Yeah, you guys can hear
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I honestly, Dea doesn't know enough about tieflings to dispute that. Dea's like, that sounds about right. My blood oxidizes. Planar scions can get weird.
I can't comment on whether or not something's strange. I
Have a clockwork
oxidize.
chest. You know what I mean? Maybe I
And
should
glitter.
those rocks. I do have glitter. I haven't been able to use it yet. I do shed glitter.
Yeah.
I feel like
Go ahead.
Warwick would kind of just shrug after hearing that and be like, sounds like a weird trait, but my eyes are always red, so I guess I can't really say shit.
Always stressed.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Maybe that's why they are.
I mean,
Those
you do
damn
have gray
kids.
hairs.
Thank you.
You have children?
Yeah, you saw them at the event actually when I was sitting with them. I'm just looking after some kids right now.
Oh, that makes more sense. Physiology-wise, that is. It's very good to adopt.
He's a very good father.
You know, whenever you want to, you could put real paperwork towards it.
Now is not really the time to be talking about that, is it?
I was just trying to
There
tease
is no
you.
danger.
Precisely.
Well, I don't know. I guess I'll consider it, but I was expecting to only look after them for a little bit. It
I
would be
promise. I was
nice,
just trying to
but
tease you.
I know.
Where's the Donkey Kong in the mining part? I found it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simultaneous.
Trying to lift the mood however we fucking can.
It's a conversation that children should probably be included in anyway.
Man. Hey gang, how are we feeling about a 10-minute break?
Woohoo!
Go on, snack.
Whoa. Isn't he?
I pause. We're live.
Welcome back. You guys are having a walk. Gala did her little thing and had a conversation. Y'all heard that.
Yep.
And now we have to move on. As you approach Teresia's grove, You see her by the pond, not weeping into it and just kicking her legs in the water.
Hello,
Uh,
hello.
she turns her head and immediately like runs towards everybody and just says, "Oh, um, I didn't expect. I'm so happy to see you back so quickly." As she looks to Kaliki, who is bloodied. "Oh, I see many things happened. Um, is it gone though?"
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
it has been dealt with.
Oh, thank goodness.
Um, sorry, I just realized I ignored Kaliki's wounds
I was
this whole
also.
time.
Day and Galileo, like, wait a second. Bestie, do you need healing?
Warwick can offer her both of his healing potions if she'd like.
She would say, "No, if we're going to rest, I can heal myself then. Thank you, though."
Yes, we wanted to ask if perhaps you would permit us to set up camp, as it were, near your home.
Oh, oh, absolutely. We can have a feast here. For all I care, you taking care of this is all I could ask for. Um,
Looks to the party.
you want a nap? Hmm?
Yeah.
Dea wants to nap. Canonically, Dea does not do well with the long-term travel.
Uh, yeah. You guys settle in. I think Kaliki would go the extra mile and show the shredded scythe tree to be like, yes, this is proof,
Real.
by the way. And then Tricios would just be like, oh, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't need to see
Wow.
it.
I don't need to see your proof. This isn't math. Falcos would less dramatically come out of the tree this time, uh, speaking with Tricia and discussing a meal for everybody, pulling together something. I think they would pull together a meal. I think it would be a lot of quinoa kind of stuff.
Oh, that's fun.
Uh,
Um, I think if Falco has Falcos or Falco, where's
Falcos.
Falcos? I would like to offer to heal him.
He would agree to it. He would say that he does have broken bones, so those would still take time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
real.
I could maybe splint him,
Oh yeah,
put a
100%.
stick on there.
Yeah, you 100%. He won't say no to it. He wants a pretty lady to touch him.
Real. Real.
Yeah.
Kelly's like, well,
He would not
I
say
made
that.
it back. I made it back, so if you want that healing now,
He would agree to it.
cool.
You did the hard work. You're allowed to touch now.
Cool. I don't know if you want me to do rolls for it or anything.
We can not to steal from Pathfinder. We can take 20 and say that you do it, and you just do
Nice.
it slowly.
Mm-hmm.
I will never do that in a normal circumstance.
Yeah.
This is me implying you took 20 minutes to do this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you slowly heal over him.
Nice. Not to be annoying, we have established that Dea is a bit of a hoverer. in a worry word. I do think that Dea is gonna try one more time to go over to Kleeky and be like, "Oh, like, are you sure? Like, I'm not as good a healer as the Baroness over here, but I could, help you patch up before we rest."
You watch as she seems to be doing the same ability as she did before, where water is pooling over her wounds and sucking the blood back into her body. And she like looks over and she looks like she's thinking. She would nod and say, "Yes, I would appreciate it. I don't know how much you could help. I've been trying to take care of myself little by little, but I see that this is an earnest offer."
Well,
Uh,
we're companions now,
and
so.
I don't think she has a visible reaction to that, but I want you to know that is a +1 to influence. Uh,
Bonding.
Bonding. Friendship.
and she kind of just sits there and lets you heal her. You
Nice.
don't think she's used to being healed, as she doesn't really give you room to help yourself to
Mm-hmm.
healing the slashed wounds across her body.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I think that he does it a little bit. I think that it's like Dea can do medicine, but it's a lot of like dealing with his own issues. So I feel like it's a lot of like superficial stuff, but I think that he just I think that it didn't sit right with him like letting her do it herself. You know what I mean? So he's just helping out.
On the flip side, Galilea, you were having a pretty annoying time as Falcos is being a bit dramatic, not about the pain, but talking about the great lengths he went to fight that tree. And oh, it must have been weak after I fought it a little bit.
All
I
by
mean,
yourself, huh?
it was all by myself. Yes, I'm afraid that Teresia could not leave her tree. Uh,
Wow.
he isn't lying.
Okay.
He fought it all by himself
Holy shit.
originally.
How did you survive all by yourself? How did you manage to get away?
I had to use illusion spells after I got down to the end of the scrap. I had to retreat back here.
See. Well, I am glad you made it back alive.
Me too.
Yeah. He weakened it. um, uh, have any other issues other than the Scythe Tree happened for you or Teresia in at all? Just it's always good to know what's going on nearby.
Hmm. I think he would honestly think about that. Hold on.
Hey,
Oh my gosh, we're gonna get lore.
got to, please.
Yeah, please. If there's issues, please tell us. Please. We can't have a finds out 3 days after a murder happens again.
That was pretty crazy.
I know it's because the book happened, but Day is like, please.
Mm-hmm.
No,
No.
there was just one that you had already taken care of. There we go. It was a rumor that was related to the Stagler, and I was like, you don't need that.
Mm.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
We just tell him like, oh, we already took care of that. It's fine now. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I
I think
have it.
she's just
Sorry.
making. Oh, okay.
No, I have a thing. I have a rumor for you.
Oh, okay,
Wow.
real. Let's go. Real
I'm
life.
going.
Yeah, I just had to roll it again. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Exciting.
You see him think, and he says, "Well, I heard I've heard that recently there's been wrong wildlife in the wild recently.
Wrong how.
Not native. Doesn't seem natural to the stolen lands. Stolen lands mostly has brown, green wildlife. Maybe sometimes you'll get a nice flower in there, but this wildlife has been saturated, too colorful. It's been tearing across the lands. It's eating up the wildlife around it. It's invasive, but
Very interesting. And you have haven't heard what kind of creatures it is, or it's just like a group?
it's just wildlife.
See. Well, now we know to keep an eye out for that. Thank you.
He gives a nod, says it's no problem. I'm sorry, I think you all are adventuring types. I don't have anything as interesting as the latest stronghold I've heard about, but
Uh, well, I haven't heard of any other strongholds in the area, so I
neither
can't
have
imagine.
I.
Yeah.
He thanks for a second. And he looks to Tricia, who not to speak to you or speak for you, Warwick. I imagine Warwick would be wanting to help cook.
Yes. If they are able
Nice.
to communicate.
Oh, they are. Tricia is able to speak common.
Nice.
I think right now Valkos would be speaking common as well. Uh, I think that he looks to Tricia and gives like a nod, and he looks to you, Gala, and he says, "Are you done?"
Um, yeah, I think so.
Thank you. He gets up. He pats your head like a child.
Oh.
Rubs at your hair. Messes up your hair. And walks over to her. And you see them quietly mumbling. Uh, before they separate, and you see Tricia come back to you, Warwick, and she says, "Dinner should be ready soon. If you wouldn't mind helping me set out the plates."
I'd be happy to.
Thank you. Okay. And you guys settle on a little oak, and you have like a little toddler's first tea party on like a stump. And during this dinner, Tricia would speak up and say, "Well, I did give you a promise. Um, I have a offer and some things to give you.
Oh,
I know who you people are. there's many fae in the wilds that do love a bit of gossip. You are the new kingdom that has been sweeping the lands.
Yes.
Trying to make it a good one.
I will allow your lands to cross over my home. I only ask that you don't make any settlements. If you do this, I will give you aid, and I will tell you of anything that comes to my attention.
I
Uh,
think.
That would be a great honor.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Actually, we've been doing our best. I think to try to work a lot with the local fae. If I mean it, if any toes have been stepped on, we don't mean to. So if those are your terms, we would gladly listen if you want to.
They're very
Work with
generous
us.
terms.
Sorry, what was that, Mackenzie?
I said they're very generous terms, says Warwick.
It's true. That's very helpful.
I'm glad you think so. And for my reward in the form of physical items, she puts down a bag kind of delicately, and she says, "These are the tree feather tokens. There is 5 of them. It should help with any issues with my friend. And then I have this." And she puts down what looks to be a little branch. I'm going to say, Rourke and Perry, you would identify it as mistletoe.
Ooh.
It looks like this. And she would smile and say, "This is primeval mistletoe.
Oh my gosh.
It is an item that I will send in the description for right now as she explains what it does."
Oh my gosh, this is so informative. Wow.
Mhm.
Oh, it's over here. I see. Oh, it's beautiful.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, that's expensive.
It is.
Oh, tree shape.
Yeah, tree shape.
I know that one.
Perry cosplay.
Quite literally, I almost had Perry pick that up.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
You should take it.
Yeah.
This we got Perry written all over it.
Grabby hands.
Take it.
My mistletoe now.
Nay, mistletoe.
Okay. And that's what they give you. Uh, like all the other Fae, they have asked you not to build on their land, on their home, and with the promise of an alliance with other Fae. These being not good Fae, but neutral Fae.
Hmm.
So now you have an alliance with good and neutral Fae.
Wow.
Cool.
That's awesome. Legitimately.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you guys immediately go back to Melianius?
We
Weren't we
definitely.
wanting to stay the night?
Yeah, I think we were
I
gonna
do know
camp
you're
here.
wanting to stay the night. I do know that.
I do also. Perry has a question or two. for Teresia.
To
Yes.
dryad to communication.
Yes. Perry is going to ask her if she knows anything about an orange gnome.
She would think on that. And she would think pretty seriously. You did a big help for her, so she's gonna take you fucking seriously. And she eventually, ah, she eventually goes to shake her head and say, "No, I don't believe so."
Her will nod. Do you, perchance, know the name Cecilia?
That's a good question. She thinks for a second and says, "Cecilia, who?"
I feel like Perry has like a second of hesitation because he's like, well, the last time I gave the last name, shit went sideways. But I think he trusts her, so he'll say Sycamore.
She nods and says, "Yes, the criminal." Well, not the criminal.
Huh?
She's a war hero, but she's also a criminal. You understand.
What?
And war hero? The fuck?
Hello?
Uh, Out of character question, did Perry know about that?
No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
I feel like Perry just has like wide eyes and just says, what?
She fought the eldest and had to run for her life. She's been on the run for about 100 years.
Oh, oh my god.
The name Sycamore is ousted from any records because of the unnatural burden of it all.
Oh,
I think
Oh.
she was kind of cool. She was kind of a renegade, but you didn't hear
fighting
me
the
say that.
fucking elders. Those are like gods.
I know. I mean, and her son is worshiping one of them.
Hmm.
I wonder how that eldest feels about you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay. Perry he kind of shakes his head in a way that's like setting his brain right again. Uh, just I hadn't known about that. Uh, Thank you.
About thank you for what?
Just for answering my questions, I suppose.
Oh, well, she looks at you and she says, "Well, I don't think this might be rude. You don't appear to be a full triad. Um, most of us know each other. You might know me as Oak. Um, I'm not a crater. I'm a crater dryad. I'm not a dryad queen, but I like to believe that I will someday work up to the title. Um, you just appear to be very young. If you would ever like to escape the mortal clutches, you are welcome to stay here."
Oh, oh no. Yeah, Perry's a little emo about that. He's trying to pretend he's not. It's not working. Uh, okay. That is very nice. I think you will be a great queen.
Oh, thank you. Oh, let's hope not, because if I become a dryad queen, I'll have to devour your kingdom into my forest.
There are worse ways for a kingdom to go.
Oh, there is. But let's not worry about that. She hands you a bowl of quinoa.
Juwei will eat the quinoa and pretend like he's not just had a shift in his worldview.
Any other questions?
No, I think that's good.
What the fuck? Sorry, your parents are weird.
They're fucking weird. Both of them are criminals. Double crime.
Double crime.
I have amazing news. I have the official level of everybody's NPC stuff. What if I told you Perry's parents are not even the highest?
Oh God.
Teehee. I can't.
That's
I'm so
scary.
curious.
It
What
is
the fuck?
not Crowley.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not. I didn't think it was, but I'm kind of worried about. I'm genuinely. I can't. I want to know.
I'm scared because I know the number of one of my parents. So it scares me the idea that something could be higher than that.
But that's for another day. That is for another chapter of your stories. For now, we come to the morning. You are quinoa'd out.
Yes. uh for posterity and because mechanics say I must, Dea did sleep in his personal tent last night. And I do my 10 minutes of my daily routine.
Hmm.
I still have working organs.
You do have working organs. Until I take them, you have
Yeah.
working organs.
Yeah, until I forget, or if something really bad happens, I have working organs. But today, they work.
Yippee. Anybody want to do anything before you go deal with lumberjack troubles? Any parting words for your friends? New friends. They are your friends. They are your allies now. You have an alliance.
Yeah. Uh, I think that Dea would like to go out of his way to take out his little map and ask Tricia to mark any places that she would want and then also prefer to not be touched by either settlements or, like, unfortunately work camps. We do have to worry about resources and stuff like that. But I think that he would go out of his way to ask, like, for her to lay out exactly, like, where's her stuff, like places that, like, she knows people are at, people Faye, you know what I mean?
That's sweet. I like that. I'll say for simplicity, it is just this hex.
Okay.
You guys can come here and you can use it as a refuge, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
But do not build on it.
Yeah, no settlement, no work camp. We're not even gonna cut down trees at this point. There's gonna be checks and balances on where we cut down trees now. I'm scared.
Fair enough.
Throw a rock and we hit a Fae around here. No
Correct.
offense.
Uh, Anybody have anything else they want to say? Or are we gonna say like bye?
Bye.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
We got business.
Yeah, we gotta handle
Yeah, we
that.
got
They
business.
are getting waterlogged in that river.
Yeah, we
No.
got business.
They're gonna be pruny as hell when we get them out.
Correct. But yeah, she would appreciate what you did for her, Dea. She would give you a kiss on the schmeek.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Wow.
no hold your blessing here. Sorry.
That's fine. Pretty lady kiss me. That's all I need.
The kiss of the Lord is always magic. Bless
It's
you.
true.
Uh, and you guys make your way back. What was that?
I don't know.
Mackenzie, did you hear that?
Yeah, it might have been a firework.
Okay. I'll try not to freak the fuck out. You guys make your way back to Lily. Uh, there is waterlogged lumberjacks in her pond.
Yeah.
She sees you all approach and holds out her hand. I'm assuming you have my tokens.
Yes, we have them right here.
She takes the pouch. She looks at it. She inspects it and she says, yes, this is her work. Okay. She kind of shoos you and she says, this will be a rather dramatic thing. I recommend giving it space. Before she kind of just tosses them one by one around her pond. And it is a dramatic thing as you see them dig into the ground themselves. And it's like watching a like day by watch this tree grow 200 days in
Time
2 minutes.
lapse.
Time lapse, that's the word. It is like a time lapse. It goes so quickly. As it digs itself into the ground, you see the buds come up as she throws her water over it, and they sprout up, shooting for the sky. Some acorns falling out.
As I say, you know how people will make rhubarb grow so fast you can hear it? This
Yeah.
strip mall is loud as fuck.
Oh yeah.
It's probably loud as fuck, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Welcome to the loudest tree growing video ever. As she smiles and says, "Yes, this will do." She snaps her fingers, and you see the lumberjacks immediately come to and start stumbling towards their party.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I'm gonna help them out of the river, the pond, whatever we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely going to help people out.
Uh, I don't know if this is a thing, but I think this is a thing that Dea thinks about because Brevoy gets fucking cold, and it's the fucking winter. I'm using any like cloth I have to like try to help towel them off a little bit or cover them up.
Oh yeah, I think Kaliki uses her water nonsense to fucking strip the water out of
Nice.
them
Hell
clothes,
yeah.
out of
Oh,
them
Yeah.
she was
clothes.
so good for this.
Yeah. Wow. She was right. She did know a lot about water.
Yeah. And you see her look at you, and she points a finger directly at Perry and Gala.
Hmm.
And she says, in exchange for this mission fulfilled, I would offer you something.
Oh, if you would wish to, it would be an honor. But truly, we do not require something in exchange. This is honestly the least we could do.
Even magic.
What kind of magic?
A ritual.
Um, yeah, I I'm always happy to learn new things about magic.
Cool. Who wants to learn the ritual for Inveigle?
Oh my god.
That
I don't think any of us want Inveigle.
Sorry, it doesn't matter. Nope. I want to learn.
Hang on. Let me read over this again. Hang on.
Yeah, I think there's like this hungry curiosity in Galilea's eyes upon finding that out. Of
I'm gonna be so for real. Perry like perks up, and will just say, "Oh, that would be useful."
would it be? It's always good to know. I would. Is it just the ritual instructions itself?
Yes. I would be teaching you that. Yes.
Okay. Uh, I would be happy to learn.
Legal.
In Vigo.
Here you go, little boys. Okay. And then after that, would you guys like to head back to Luma?
Yes.
I don't think we had anything
I
else to
believe
do out here for
so.
now. Yeah, we need to check on the
Yeah.
house. We've been gone for a couple days.
Okay.
Do I add this to like a spell list I know?
I would add it to your notes because there isn't a place
Okay.
there isn't a place
For
on Wanderer's Guide
rituals.
for rituals. Yeah, so
Yeah, on
you'd put it
Wanderer's
in.
Guide. On Path
I
Builder
put it
there
in.
is.
Well, I'm not gonna. Unless I have like what was it, $5 to give to Hannah. I'm not gonna suggest Path Builders just yet.
Okay.
I have crossed off Nixies and Lumberjacks from the to-do list.
Thank you.
Stupendous.
We did it, gang.
We did it. We
We
saved
did
Christmas.
it. Gay
We
Christmas is already
saved
over.
Christmas. We saved it again.
Gay Christmas 2. Let's put the kingdom in bankruptcy to have a second Gay Christmas.
Okay. I'm gonna say. So this will have to be done all in text. I'm putting this on recording. I'm going to say that I'm going to allow you guys a day of downtime, and we don't have to do it on call. I only
Oh.
ask that in the general chat we share what we are buying and selling.
Okay, Slay.
Mm,
That's what I recall.
And this is the only time I'm going to be very strict about this. You need to share exactly what you are selling and buying.
Yeah,
Yes.
because
something's
selling
wrong
is.
with this stuff we got, I think.
Well, it's also selling stuff and getting money is particular because when you sell gear,
Over
it's
text. Yeah, I think
yeah.
it's just you have to be very particular about it because when we sell stuff, it's half the cost.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
Except for certain things. So it's just I think Ash has
Yeah.
to keep track of it.
I think we also need to divide the
The money.
money.
The money we do, but we can do that in
Money.
text.
Yeah.
But besides that, Panini, whenever you're ready, we can stop the episode. You guys did great.
Hell yeah.
We
Tree. We have to sell.
survived.
Oh wait, on the recording I want to ask this about the tree stuff. I assume we are splitting that with Kaliki, right?
You don't have to split it with an NPC.
Okay. Ice Panini will accept that. Dea would have offered. So.
Yeah.
Slay. Okay, cool. I'll stop recording.